lightning. I welcome Dean sir and our guest, Dr. Sachin Talwalkar sir. Please join us for the ceremony.
Yeah, man.
या कुंदेन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवे सुधा वन्दिता सा मा पातु सरस्वती भगवती निशेषजाड्यापहा शुक्लां ब्रह्मविचारसार परमा माध्यां जगद्व्यापिनी वीणा पुस्तकधारिणीमभयदा जाड्यान्धकारापहा
फ्लॅशिंग चालू राहणार.
स्टूडेंट काउंसिल वाला कौन है रे? आईएफएफसी कंपनी कौन है? फैकल्टी एंड स्टूडेंट आईएफएफसी आईएफएफडब्ल्यू नहीं फैकल्टी स्टूडेंट जनरल चैंपियंस कौन है रे? जनरल चैंपियन लोग आ जाओ. चेन निकाल दो, बस काट लो. नो भाषण.
I request everyone to stand for our university anthem.
ये छोटा की
हातान सारी देवता एकच नारा करू परिश्रम अनुकूल होया संकल्पाचा पंख पिसारा संकल्पाचा पंख पिसारा इथे ठेवतो दीप ज्ञानाचा संजीवनीचा रक्तदानाचा इथेच मिळतो धडा आम्हाला जनहिताचा नवभुजनाचा मन हे करू मातीचा गोळा घडवू इथला माणूस न्यारा असे आरामच जीव जालाचे दत्ताची ध्यास स्मृतीचे नवध्यानाचे नवसंनाचे नवरचनेचे दिव्य शक्तीचे नवज्ञानाचे नवसंनाचे नवरचनेचे दिव्य शक्तीचे इथेच घेऊ शपथ म्हणूया निष्ठा आमची जणू ध्रुव तारा धरू हात सारी मिळवी देऊ आता एकच नारा
Good morning to one and all present here, respected deans, respected dean academies, HODs, and all faculties, judges for today's events, and all my friends. I am Virgavandi of second year and gender champion of IFW FEAT.
Myself, Nikita Thade, student of AIDS second year and also a gender champion under IFFW FEAT, welcomes you all to this significant and empowering event on the occasion of Gender Equality Day, which is considered by IFFW DMIHER.
I request you all to welcome Dean Sir, Dean Academics, HODs, judges, faculties, members, and students with a great round of applause.
Give a great round of applause.
We are here today to celebrate the significant day, but also to shed light on the importance of gender equality and empower our community with knowledge and awareness.
So, worldwide, 26th August is celebrated as the Women's Equality Day, but our university initiates this day as Gender Equality Day under Institutional Forum for Women, DMIHER DU. Gender equality isn't just about changing laws, it's about changing minds. Embracing gender equality isn't just a step forward, it's a leap towards a bright future where everyone's uniqueness is celebrated and united in harmony.
I request Dr. Utkarsha ma'am to address us for today's event.
Respected deans and HODs, faculty members, and my dear students. So today we have gathered over here to celebrate Gender Equality Day, which is actually on 26th of August, but we are celebrating this entire week as Gender Equality Week. So what exactly do you understand by this gender equality? Gender equality means we are not trying to say that women are empowering or something. It is the equality of all genders. And when I say it's equality of all genders, I mean to say let it be men, women, or we call transgenders also. I'll not be using the word transgenders, I'll be using the word non-binary. Okay, so it is basically the equality. Equality in what? Equality in all rights. Okay, maybe social rights are there, political rights are there, whatever rights are there. For that equality we want. Now today I would like to present a different perspective of this gender equality. I want to talk about gender equality for technology and innovation. So I'll be touching on that particular aspect, that where exactly are we lying? Because as I know that innovation and technology is very much instrumental in having gender equality. We all know that mostly from all the Asian countries where women are not given that much amount of freedom, they are not encouraged to take up careers in innovation and technology. Innovation and technology basically works on this particular concept that we require to generate something for the society which is environmental friendly, which has to be injustice, right? But if we do not have equality or gender equality, maybe we will not be able to achieve this particular goal of innovation and technology. So innovation and technology can be instrumental to achieve gender equality. That is what I would like to highlight, and I would like to now for having innovation in technology, what we know that we require to take up what is called as science. So there is a branch which is called as STEM. I don't know how many of you all know about this. STEM stands for your science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So many girl students do not have this opportunity to enroll themselves into this STEM. Mostly after 8th standard, wherein you have got the option to choose either math, science, or any other vocational subjects. Girl students are not encouraged to take up these vocational subjects. If girl students are encouraged to take up these science, technology, engineering background or mathematics background subjects, maybe they will come up with these innovations and technology which is going to help the society. Because as we know that nowadays or in this modern society, the role of women is changing. Previously, what was the mindset of people that male dominant society, stereotype thinking, wherein only men are the breadwinners of the house. But nowadays, this is not the scenario. Many places we will see that women are in a very high position, okay? But still, if you see global, if you compare the statistics, you will see that when we be talking about these science and mathematical background positions, women are not there in very high position. Around only 31 women contribute to very high positions in this technology and field dominant. So I think so when we are going to talk about gender equality, we are talking about the mindset of the people, wherein we require to have these kind of equality in the mindset which we are going to change. Poor countries wherein we do not have access to basic needs, when we are trying to incorporate this, obviously it is going to take a lot of time. But we can start these initiations, at our end. When we be talking about technology, I also mean that the access to internet which is there. If you compare the ratio of men and women, the access to internet to some of the women is not that much. Forget that access to the internet when I'll be talking about mobile, right? You must have observed this in your family also. When a new mobile has to be purchased, okay, what usually happens? If a new mobile has to be purchased by the father, that mobile which is old one by the father goes to the mother. Am I right? And then the new brand one goes to the person who is earning or to the father, isn't it? So this mindset, I think, so we require to change it. So whatever technology is there, maybe access to internet, buying mobile, when they can access to internet, all these things we can change, and only the mindset will help us to have generate this equality which is called as gender equality. So thank you very much. These were my thoughts which I thought I should put it in front of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Krishna, for the great first. Moving towards our first event, brace yourself for the quiz competition. Think you know? Well, think it again. This quiz isn't just a act, it's untangling the threads of the gender equality and waving the future where everyone is on equal sitting. A world that values equality is the world that paves the way for progress and prosperity.
Before moving toward the competition, I want to ask you some questions. So, can you name who is the rocket woman of India?
कल्पना चावला कल्पना चावला कल्पना चावला
You can stand and give the answer.
कल्पना चावला
Yes, Kalpana Chawla. No, you are wrong. Any other answer? Who is the rocket woman of India? You can stand and answer. You can stand and answer.
ऋतु करिधाल.
Yes, you are correct. You know about it. It's like you are under empowering women. Okay. Yes. Gender equality is never be my thing. Okay. I want to tell one fact that nearly 54 female engineers and scientists participated in Chandrayaan 3 mission. Okay. Please give a round of applause. Let's start with the quiz competition. Now I hand over mic to the Ruchika Vedya ma'am.
First of all, I welcome all the dignitaries with big round of applause. Actually, every time we are going to conduct quiz on, like we are forwarding you one Google form and taking fees from that. But today we are going to conduct fees in different way. One by one, I will display you questions and I will provide you one Google form, and Google form will be blank. And in which question 1, question 2, question 3 will be there, and you have to select one option from that question, and you will get 20 seconds for one question only. Okay? Okay. Share that link on our official group, unofficial group. Huh?
Already shared.
Okay. You will only getting answer sheet, not questions. Okay?
Yes. Huh?
Okay.
Already.
They said already submitted.
No. Already open.
So everyone just open your Google link first, fill your details, and then there is a question numbers and four options are given to each questions. Question will be displayed here, and you need to, according to that question number, you need to fill the answer. So you are having only answer sheet. Okay.
Okay, and for one question you are having only 20 seconds. Okay. Is everyone filled the form?
संतोषीमध्ये पाहिजे.
Is
तुमची
there
पण
any
पाहिजे.
entry for that or anybody?
Only this student can fill. The question will be displayed here, not in that form.
These are the people who are willingly came or you are calling them to
No, they will only comes.
I have not got any unofficial Google form.
So can you share?
This is only for students, right?
No, you can also be the part of it. Can I share?
No. Questions
Share, share it on official group. Please. Share the group on official group. Faculties can also be the part of this. Can I start the quiz?
Yes.
Okay.
Who was the first?
You will getting only 20 seconds.
प्रतिभाताई पाटील. Done. कल्पना चावला बना कोणी. कल्पना चावला.
Don't search it on Google.
Next.
Next question. Who is the first education minister of independent India? First in Mahindra Nath Pandey, Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad, Smriti Irani, Satyapal Singh.
मौलाना. Next.
Next.
All above.
Who was Savitribai Phule?
All of the
Teacher, Indian socialist reformer, poet, all of the above.
All above.
Don't make noise, guys. हाँ.
Next.
Time over. Fourth question. What is the importance of gender champion in India? Prevent violence against women and girls, live in a safe and equal society, have equal access to power, resources and opportunities, all of the above. Please not subtract the answer. Hashtag student.
Next.
Time over. In which part of India women ask make parade? First Maharashtra, Kolkata, Manipur or Goa? Don't forget the answer, Aman.
Manipur. C.
Last 5 seconds. 26 minutes. Time over. In which year Hyderabad gang rape and murder case occurred? 2021, 2019, 2009, 2011.
Next. Done.
Seven. When Women's Day is celebrated? 12 March, 5 June, 8 March, or 25 August?
Change.
Guys, don't make noise. In DMIHER, at what is the post of Dr. Shweta Kale ma'am?
Registrar.
A. Faculty. B. Registrar. C. Vice Chancellor. D. Dean of SPDC.
first two answer are right. Faculty also did. बराबर है. Multiple answers चाहिए.
Next question. Which female faculty from FEAT is a member of IFFW committee? Mrs. Nisha ma'am, Miss Sheetal Hazare ma'am, Mrs. Sasipriya ma'am, all of the above. Guys, don't spread answer. If you know, keep it with yourself.
मानो ना
If result will get tie up, then fastest submission will be considered. We'll give priority to the fastest submission candidate. Okay. Who was the first woman from India to climb Mount Everest? Sucheta Kriplani, Bechendri Pal, Surekha Yadav, Kamaljeet Sadhu. Time up. Next question. Who was the woman speaker of the Lok Sabha? Shano Devi, Meria Kumar, Sumitra Mahajan, Sarojini Naidu.
Done.
First woman to get Nobel Prize. Indira Gandhi, Sarojini Naidu, Mother Teresa, Vijaya Lakshmi Pandit. Guys, don't discuss. Attend this fairly. Time. 13. First woman to get Bharat Ratna. First Indira Gandhi, second Sarojini Naidu, third Mother Teresa, fourth Vijaya Lakshmi Pandit. Who was the first person to receive the Bharat Ratna Award? First, Dr. Radhakrishnan, second, C.V. Raman, third, Mahatma Gandhi, D. None of the above. Who was the first Indian to go to the space? A. Vikram Ambaral, B. Ravish Malhotra, C. Rakesh Sharma, D. Nagapatti Bhatt. Now you can submit your quiz. Submit it fast. Now the quiz is over. I would like to call Nikita. To start the next part of the event.
Let's welcome our today's guest, Mohini Tiwari ma'am, with a great round of applause, please. everyone's talent, skills, and perspective are valued and utilized. When we achieve gender equality, we create a society that thrives on the diversity, innovation, and empathy. The debate competition is a mirror that reflects our society's progression. It's a testament that we are not confined by the boxes society tries to place us in. Our thoughts, opinions, and beliefs deserve to be celebrated and respected. So now I request all the debate participants to please come over here.
So I will name everyone. Ayushi Chonde, Shruti Vaidya, Anand Tripathi, Numan Rizvi, Saurav Jha, Purva Chaudhary, Prajwal Bhendare, Om Palekar, Mansi Sharma, David Raymond, Amol Drode, Tanushri Mahure, Joy Bore, Rahul Roshan, Tejas Pisas, Shruti Deshmukh, Sanya Latkar to be on stage.
Where you are?
Also to Prathamesh Waghmare and Sundar Dade to be on stage for the debate competition. I request everyone to sit on the chairs and I will sit.
Maintain silence.
Okay, those who don't have I card, they should be thrown out. Hey, these are, by the time they sit, it will take time. Go on now. Sit down. Hey, sit down, not up. Down.
Mayur mic this सरला.
On the center, down. This is good. This is your place, your house.
Sorry for the intervention. Just few minutes it will take. Just outside of the scope from this meeting. So one doctor is here from dermat department. He came to us regarding the solution of two problems which he wants to get it solved. So he discussed with us. So I thought that that problem must be shown to you so that if you have any kind of solution to that problem, So that can be utilized maybe in PBL or in mini project. You can carry out that project. Uh, yeah, please, if you can discuss this.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Yash Kashikar. I'm junior resident first year from Department of Dermatology, AVBRH. So basically, I discussed this with Deep sir as well. These are the two devices which I have. The first device, which is a basic hand lens, and this has got a magnifying lens and a light to it. So basically, जो भी हमको पेशेंट के स्किन लीजन या ये देखना है तो मैग्नीफाइड हमको देखना होता है क्योंकि स्किन लीजन्स बहुत छोटे छोटे होते हैं. तो उसके लिए ये एकदम कॉमन डिवाइस है, आप बहुत लोगों ने देखा होगा, ये यूज करते हैं. तो हमको इसमें एक कैमरा चाहिए ताकि जिस मैग्नीफाइड इमेज को हमको जूम करके फोटो लेना है तुरंत ये उसी में एक बटन प्रेस करके उसका फोटो ले सके. अभी क्या है कि हमको जूम करके बस देखना पड़ता है और फिर यदि कैमरा उसके ऊपर अटैच करके फिर फोटो लेना पड़ता है फोन से, तो दैट इज नॉट कंफर्टेबल. सो इफ यू कैन जस्ट क्लिक अ फोटो विद द हेल्प ऑफ अ बटन एंड वी हैव सम मेमोरी कार्ड और समथिंग इन इट सो दैट वी कैन ट्रांसफर द फोटोज लेटर ऑन. ये एक है, तो ये मैंने सर के साथ डिस्कस किया है. और दूसरा एक डिवाइस है, दिस इज कॉल्ड डर्मोस्कोप. तो ये डर्मोस्कोप फॉर एग्जांपल कोई हेयर फॉल का पेशेंट है जिसको हमारे टर्म में हम लोग एलोपेशिया बोलते हैं, तो उसका हेयर लेंथ क्या है, क्या ये सब देखने के लिए हम लोग ये डिवाइस यूज करते हैं. सो दिस इज एक्चुअली अ वेरी कॉस्टली डिवाइस. इट कॉस्ट अराउंड 1.5 लाख. तो ये डिवाइस का मेन एम है कि उसका मैग्निफिकेशन बहुत अच्छा है, तो हेयर का लेंथ इतना अंदर पेनिट्रेट करके इट कैन एक्चुअली टेल अस द हेयर लेंथ. सो हेयर लेंथ इज जस्ट वन एग्जांपल. बहुत सारे डिवाइसेस में हम लोग देखते हैं ये मतलब बहुत सारी कंडीशंस में ये डिवाइस यूज करते हैं. तो बेसिकली इसमें भी हमको एक कैमरा चाहिए. तो अभी क्या होता है कि हम लोग एक हाथ से जूम करते हैं इसको और एक हाथ से फोन पकड़ के फिर उसका फोटो लेते हैं, तो दैट इज वेरी अनकंफर्टेबल. और इससे हमको फोटोज भी हम लोग ट्रांसफर नहीं कर पाते जो हमको चाहिए. तो एक क्लिक में भी इससे फोटो निकल जाए, बट द प्रॉब्लम इज जो क्वालिटी का जूम या जो क्वालिटी का मैग्निफिकेशन हमको डर्मोस्कोप से मिल रहा है वही हमको कैमरा से भी मिलना चाहिए. वो एक मेन चैलेंज है इसमें. और अभी तक जितने भी ये डिवाइसेस जो भी कंपनीज बना रही है किसी के पास भी ऐसा डिवाइस नहीं है. एंड दिस इज अ डिवाइस व्हिच इज यूज्ड बाय एवरी डर्मेटोलॉजिस्ट. सो यदि हम लोग ये कर पाए कि इसमें एक कैमरा फिट करें और साइड बाय साइड हम लोग पास भी कर पाए हमारे फोन से. फॉर एग्जांपल इफ आई एम द डॉक्टर एग्जामिनिंग अ पेशेंट विद द हेल्प ऑफ अ डर्मोस्कोप ये यूज करके, तो साइमल्टेनियसली मेरे बाजू में जो डॉक्टर बैठे हैं उनके फोन पे यदि हमको वो इमेज दिख जाए एंड इफ ही सेज कि ठीक है ये पॉइंट पे हमको ये पिक्चर चाहिए, तो दैट वी कैन डू. तो दोनों डिवाइसेस में हमको कैमरा फिट करना है एंड द क्वालिटी ऑफ इमेज शुड बी गुड. दैट इज व्हाट आर मेन चैलेंजेस. थैंक यू.
Thank you, Dr. Yes. So the basic is that right now it is handled manually, but we need to automate something so that one person who is handling this device must also be able to see on the screen what is happening, and even some other person sitting in the other chair wants to see at the same time, so he must also be able to see what is there, what is maybe in problem or whatever it is. So I thank you for coming here first of all, because we in first half we had a discussion in university. So he came here to discuss this. So maybe surely we will go through this. Already we have discussed few things. We will have some discussions. So anyone from you students who might be interested in working on this can come and discuss anywhere whenever you have time after the event.
Make it compulsory for many projects.
So
Who are not got project or not started the project what they planned. So let us do compulsory. Let them do it.
yeah. So no projects in front of you, real life
So
projects.
those who come running, will give some prize to them as well.
So fine. Thank you, Doctor. You please continue with your event. Thank you very much.
This is the first round of our event competition. Let's start with the debate competition, and every participant will introduce themselves and give their own opinions. I request the judges to note their names and in sequence and input the points. So our topic on today's events is gender.
Topic for the debate is gender discrimination in society. Either you oppose or you support.
So everyone listen. So we are starting from David. So first is for judges for today's competition. Just in sequence, in first round, every student will talk about the topic. They may support or they may oppose the topic. Okay, it's their will and wish what they wish to speak. So first round will be in a sequence from starting with David. Everyone will get the 1 minute to speak. Okay, and in second round, after listening to other, if you want to change your opinion, you can change your opinion. If you want to support someone or if you want to oppose someone, you can. So second round will be optional for you. Fine. So in first round, you have to justify what you are saying. Fine. So understand everyone. So we are starting with David.
All invited guests, Honorable Dean, all faculties who are here, my brothers and sisters, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is David Raymond. I'm following computer science and medical engineering third year now. And today's motion is gender discrimination in our society. So, in my opinion, this thing still exists in our community. Deeply, I'm not going to talk about wiring this Indian culture. I'm going to talk. I'm going to take in a view in my culture, like in African way. Like mostly, I'm going to base in African way. Okay. So gender discrimination is a thing which has been like it has been an argument mostly since the age of our 19th centuries. Okay. So till today, there are so many organizations, there are so many societies, there are so many communities who are fighting against gender discrimination. Most of them are basing on women. So in AU, African Union, there are so like in African Union, or in my country, there are so many organizations like TAMWA, TAULA, and so many for example, TAMWA stands for Tanzania Medical Women Association. This association was established in order to fight against the gender discrimination against for women. It stands for the rights of medical women. Okay, but till now, as I'm talking, it's still the discrimination is still there existing in our community.
You have a time limit of 1 minute and 30
Okay,
seconds.
okay. I'll go direct to the point. For example, in our inheritance of properties of a family, for example, once a father is about to die, or once the owner of the property of the family is about to die, mostly in our culture, they are prioritizing men for inheriting the properties more than ladies. Okay, for example, in a women representativeness, mostly in our in parliaments or in any kind of organization or government structure, most of the people who are at the top there are men, are more power than ladies. Okay. Another thing is gender stereotyping. Okay, nowadays there are common roles in a community which are protected to men more than ladies. Like for example, we take a real example in our real life. For example, in my place, most people believe that this thing of technical education is for boys only, for men only. So the men are more protected to take the technical education more than ladies. But in here it's quite different. In India, I can see that it's
Time
more.
up, time up.
Thank you.
Very good afternoon to dignitaries present here and my dear friends. So my name is Amar Kakre and I'm from Artificial Intelligence and Data Science branch. So I'm in for that yes, gender inequality is there. Uh, in respect to financial status, in respect to age, or in respect to so many things are there where gender inequality is there. Like for an example, I will take for transgender. Yeah. Uh, when we will say this word, people now also abuse them verbally with words like hijra or kinner, and it is not their mistake that they born in that gender. It is a gift of Mother Nature, but still people abuse them with that words. And I want to say that still now this community of transgender. It is between us from the eras of Pandavas, but still, up till now, they didn't get job. We just question them that why they beg, but no one that think about them that why are they begging on the road. Just we just see them with another perspective. And yes, okay. For another example, I have an example for gender inequality. If I got an accident with a woman or a girl, who will be blamed? Me or her? Her. Obviously me, because there is a factor that yes, if there is a man who is there in this situation, he will be blamed, and
Thank you,
that's the
Ahmed, for
reason.
your thank you. So, good afternoon, dear Dean Sir and faculty members and seniors. Myself, Prathamesh Wagmare from branch AML first year, and I am here for the topic gender equality for the day gender equality. Uh, I just want to say that transgender women and men is to be treated equally. And thank you.
Good afternoon, and academics and all the HODs and one of and the students present here. Today is the day.
What is your name?
I am Omkar Lekar. I am from AIML branch third year. Uh, Today is Gender Equality Day, and on the occasion of Gender Equality Day, I have some thinking to say that in the 1947 we got independent, and after that we have the law that is Article 14 to Article 18 for the rights for the equality, which are nominated by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru in the 1962. Uh, he has implemented the rights to equality. After that, the first PM of India and the first President of India we got in India. The first PM Indira Gandhi and first President of woman, that is Pratibha Patil, we got. And after that, every woman and men are in equal. We can say that uh, every woman have a power to equalize the woman works and compute with the men. Like in the world, India scored the 127 rank in gender equality. This rank is weighted by the survey. This this is the now the real.
Thank you, Omkar.
Answer for good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tejas Pisa. I'm from CSG second year. I would like to talk about the gender discrimination. Gender discrimination should not be happening in the society. What is gender discrimination? Gender discrimination is a thing which means we can see in the society like if a girl or a woman or a transgender we can talk about. We specify their work or their role in the society. What we see like the girl cannot do this thing or the boy can do this thing only. Boy should not means do the things which cannot like a girl or a boy. And in transgender we cannot in transgender situation also be significant. Be significant means we set the things in our mind that this person do this only. And I would like to talk means share some examples like in Taliban in 2021 recently. Sorry, Afghanistan Taliban came into the power in Afghanistan, the Taliban, who is the operating whole the Talibanis, they said that the girls should not be going to the schools, or the women should not go into the universities for taking the higher education, like the engineering specific, as ma'am said, engineering or economics, or the journalism specifications. This should not be happen in our society. This is this is gender discrimination between the woman or a girl or anyone. And another example is that women should pay equally like a man for any work in or offices or any like village areas, the labors and all.
Okay, Tejas, your time is up.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, respected Dean Sir and faculty member and all my dear friends. I am Prajwal Mandre from CSME branch. Today, I will going to on the topic of gender discrimination and equality. We know there are three gender, means male, female, and transgender. But there are we are seeing a transgender in a different way because they are different from us. We cannot see transgender in normally. That is happen because of we can't motivate them. That's why here very less number of transgender become not become like anything employed in country. This is happened by us because we demotivate to the transgender. Uh, that's why. But today world we are see in the Chandrayaan 3 there are most of the women are working in the ISRO, but in the NASA there are we can see there in also Pakistan there no chances. That is proud to be our India. Thank you.
Honorable Chief Guest, respected teachers, faculty members, and all my dear students. Dear friends, good afternoon to all of you. I am Rahul Rosan from second year CSM. Today I am discussing on the topic gender discrimination in our society. As we all know, gender discrimination refers to something discriminated on the basis of gender. Who says that gender discrimination doesn't exist here? From the time we were, people compare if the girl child is born, then almost 5 to 6 members in the society or in the family feels that this is not the thing we want. So we compare daughter or girl child into the king, and we say that gender doesn't exist there. Do you know? Almost on an average, 64% salary will be given to a woman as compared to their counterparts for the same performance. And we still see that gender discrimination doesn't exist. So what we can say there? And gender discrimination, what are the reasons for gender discrimination? First of all, in my opinion, poverty is one of the reasons. Illiteracy and patriarchal hierarchy as compared to what are the solutions. First of all, we have the logical awareness and gender awareness so that we can improve gender discrimination. Thank you.
Good afternoon, our dignitaries and my dear friends. On the occasion of gender equality, I would like to say gender equality means you have to balance both equal genders, means male, female, and transgender on same scale. In earlier ages, females are not dominated, males are dominated. Nowadays, both are dominated. Why females are reserved for any engineering college rather than other colleges also? In engineering colleges, females are reserved, means 20% are reserved for the females. Nowadays, ma'am told that no one is dominated, everyone is dominated. Means everyone have a power, so why reservation is required? Uh, in early phases, the education is not too much, so female are not educated too much. So they are used to live in the homes they used to make the food for their family. It is also the good work on that time. Nowadays, time is shifted. Everyone is knowledgeable, so it requires to make their work also. So for me, gender equality means we have to equal everywhere in the field of education, in the field of sports, in the field of entertainment. So 2023, I should not prefer the reservation for the girls. I oppose the general equality for the girls also. So nowadays we have to plan for both males and females. You look for the males. In Haryana, before 2019, government told that beti bachao, desh badhao. Now it is not done anywhere. Abortion work is not done anywhere. So we require gender equality for our country. Thank you.
So, good afternoon, everyone. So, today we are here to talk about gender equality. So, myself, Anand Tripathi, I am from third year AIDS. So, today we all are present over here to talk about gender equality. But you guys only tell me, does it is being followed actively? And if it is being followed, then why some colleges and some government sectors are having some quotas and reservation for women specially? Why? Why not for men some reservation or quota is taken or it is upheld for men? Why not women are every time prioritized? Because it is inherited in every that every woman should be prioritized at the early basis. Why men should be not prioritized at early basis? So in today's era, we can see that if there are many several cases of women harassment and many such things, but there is no rules and regulation about men harassment. Have you ever heard about this thing? Why not men harassment can be done and it is done actively, but the thing is it is not reported. No one has raised voice according to it. There are certain means thousands of rules and regulations for women harassment, and if there is some rules and regulation are there for men harassment, then why it is been not implemented or why it is not been followed actively? Or today we are talking about gender equality, but is it being followed actively in our country? And apart from our country, when a certain country, as that guy said, a certain country was taken over by a certain organization, then at that particular time, certain women were getting arrested, and all the countries were talking about gender equality, peace, and all. Why don't you not even a single country interfered in that particular matter? That why this thing is being done, why these things are held, why women are getting harassed over there. Nobody
Your time is
interfered.
up.
So thank you.
That's still time for me. 1.5 minute means you got more than 4 minutes. Who is that biased person behind?
These arguments are so beautifully organized.
Stay equal time. My
It
dear.
is equal only.
No. Take care then.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ayushi Sonde. So, without wasting any time, I will definitely oppose the gender discrimination. I will directly come to the point. Have you ever observed the cabin crew, air hostess, why men are not hired? Aren't they handsome? They don't know how to speak English. They are. Why only girls are there? Just because we are beautiful, we know how to speak, how to deal with any problem. Again, another gender discrimination issue is that whenever Sunita Williams, Kalpana Chawla, where they have reached, and if any woman is driving a car, the men will say that, oh my god, she is going to clash somewhere in front. Why this is happening? No, this cannot happen. This is not happening. This is not happening. If a woman is handling 10 type of minds in one home, she can handle the steering of one vehicle very well. Another thing I will say that, have you ever observed that a woman is collecting the garbage from street sides? They are driving that garbage vehicle? No. Why? Why? This is not the business of only men. I don't think so that only men can do this. Women can also do this. And again, if I'm saying that wherever at the higher post. If the woman is sitting, we can talk to we can talk with her with that much violence if you are against any point, because if she is sitting at that place, she deserves not to call her ma'am
Your
but
time,
sir.
your time is up.
A very great good afternoon to whatever all present here. My name is Srishti Verdi from branch ADS. So I believe comparing to the earlier, a decade before, if we compare, we can see that few years, example, a property of dad would only go to the son because they are considered that they will carry on the family. But nowadays we can see it don't happen. Every if equally shares the property has its equal share to both daughter and to both sons. Also we can see there is no sector in which women don't work. Women can go on Mars, women can go on moon, women can be a pilot, even she works on petrol pump. There is no one sector that there women won't work. Also we see that society begins from our home itself. So what I see in my home is my mother equally works in the office as well as and earn as well as my dad does, and my dad also equally works in the kitchen and help as well as my mom do. So where is the gender discrimination? Also in college we can see equal number of girls and boys. They get equal opportunity. There is no discrimination that only boys would get chance to speak or only boys would be the chairman of something. So they are equally, even the faculties are there. There is I feel that there is no discrimination on the basis of gender. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shruti Deshmukh from second year, and today is Gender Equality Day. Gender discrimination. What is the gender discrimination? It is just treated as unequally based on their gender. So, as we all know, and we are seeing from many years that girls are just keeping at home. They are just giving the responsibility of the household, and boys are just they are means they are getting the chance for the education. Everywhere we can see the gender discrimination. So there are some factors from which it can be we can say that gender discrimination can be occurred, like job means loss of awareness, loss of religion freedom. So there are some many more points. At last, I want to say that every gender should get the equal chance to survive and thrive in this society. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Sania Sredkar. I am from second year ADS department. Today, my opinion about gender discrimination is yes, gender discrimination exists, as we have given the right from the constitution that right to equality. But no, we are not following at all. From the ancient time, the mindset of India is same. At ancient time, Ma Sita has to give a purity test, but in now present, at every 16 minutes, a single rape case is happened. But now, did we accepting that girl? No. In society, we are not accepting that girl. So we are not. We all are at same page. Our mindset does not change. So I think that awareness should be there by the education, educating the youth, so that it will bring the change to us. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Purva Chaudhary from ARDS branch, third year. As our topic is gender discrimination, so I feel that it starts from our home itself. So, ancient time, it was like that mothers were taking care at home. She is a homemaker, as she used to do all the home work, whatever the work is there, cooking food and all etc. And as a father, they are going outside and doing his job work for financial. He was working and bringing the money to home. Nowadays, as yeah, India is changing and women are getting equally right to work, and all the women are in all the fields they are working so efficiently. Nowadays, now we can see that if a man, if a husband is not working, they are taking care of home where their wives are working outside, and taking care of their children, cooking food, etc. They are taking all the responsibilities are shared together. This is what the equality means. One thing I want to share that now, still now, before it was that girl child, that schemes where they have Indian government have to give schemes for that for saving a girl child. But now girls are girls are treated equally. Not at that time, like that time. Boys, why not boys? Why, what about them? Why they are not getting any schemes for any higher education or anything? Why the girl is born from that time they are start getting money. If they are below poverty line or above poverty line, it doesn't matter. But what about boys? Thank you.
Good afternoon to everyone, respected teams of teaching and non-teaching staff, and my dear friends. I am Sujal from first year AIML branch. So, as we all know, in the post-independence era, when girls are not educated, they don't have a right to go and study. Uh, from starting from Savitribai Phule, he start to teaching the girls in the today's era, but the time is now changing. Like as we all know, Indian government make it mandatory for a girl to do education. Education is now right of everyone, but this is not the point, because if you go in the foreign countries, there are still some countries, as my friend at home says, Taliban doesn't have a law in study of the study in the of girls. But in India, there are many laws are making in the for girls. But there are also some cons of this. Like women are getting kind of reservations in colleges, in transport, and also in many jobs. So I thought this could be a problem as well. But we need to shift the laws from what they are now to what they need to be, and uh, India should get a upper hand by doing this. I thought this, and thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you everyone for your opinions. Now, before moving to the next round, I want to welcome Dr. Anil sir I have to welcome with a big round of applause. So now in the second round, you all have to show your opinions, whether you support or oppose regarding our today's topic. So anyone can start, and everyone will have only 30 seconds.
For giving marks easy for them, don't send the quiz.
You can start. Anyone wants to start?
Hello, my friend David. I would like to say to in India, the property of father is equally distributed for the son and daughter. In your country, the property is not distributed to your daughter also. In India, the law had made for the son and daughter, the property are equally distributed in India. That was kind information.
Thank you, my brother Sora. I know that you understand me very well. Thank you so much for your well explanation. Another thing about this view of gender equality, right? As I said before, this has been an argument since, right? So when we for example, according to many of the African cultures, men are paying dowry for women. Here in India, women are paying dowry for men. What I wanted to make clear, like this, okay? Why don't we reach a point where that both, like, we have to bring an equality between men and women, okay? You pay some amount of dowry, I pay some amount. Like a lady is paying some amount of dowry, I pay some amount of dowry.
I oppose your point because if even nowadays we can see even a girl won't pay you to marry her, because personally I won't be paying any boy to marry me. So in India nowadays even it is not followed that a girl will pay a dowry to a boy or give gold or something to a boy to marry you.
because she is independent, she is financially independent, and she is earning as well as you can, and even sometimes more. She will earn more than you will earn. So the dowry system is actually not followed everywhere.
I want to oppose you, David, because dowry system is an old system, and nowadays, to marry a girl, men need money, fame, property, everything, and without that, it is really difficult to find a girl. In the US, it's about the dowry system. This is a fact. This is a fact. Because boy have to prove himself. Because childhood only.
Also, one more thing is cooking. That's what I have to tell you.
As much as you said that gender discrimination doesn't exist, but in reality, laws have been made. But do you know how it is implemented in rural areas? We always talk about the urban areas. In rural areas, still dowry exists. You, did you have you heard and said dowry doesn't exist? Out on an average, 62% girls are not able to attend the school, as compared to only 31% of boys are able to attend this school.
From Shrushti, my brother Ame here, my brother there. I would like to say that, listen, it's all about what I'm talking about is mindset and culture, okay? It has been since that is our mindset. Even if when you ask your parents, when you ask your parents before your parents, they will tell you it's just a responsibility for in India. It's a responsibility for one to get like it's for a girl to a boy. Now it's time for us to change our mindset, to change our view. Okay, for example, when I was a kid, when I was this a young age, I used to believe that midwives and nurses are all ladies. Why doctors are men? So these days I came to know that not only when you go to the nursing college here, you'll see that both men and girls are studying this kind of education. Okay, so what I was trying to say, we have to reach a point that we have to change our mindsets, our view, our these things of a culture, and this existence of these kinds of to me it's kind of a discrimination or gender inequality. Okay, so I wasn't trying to get just sort of a group to a side trying to say it I'm not entertaining these kind of things, okay? I just want to you understand that it's not my view. Like you have to change we need knowledge more to understand these things. So the society should be educated, should be more educated, should have that have the knowledge of these things over not to focus on this.
See, Roshan, I contradict you. See, if you not try to stop dowry, how it should be stopped in the rural area? The big question is that. If you are not trying to stop dowry in cities area, in urban area, how you should stop the dowry in rural area? My question is that, and my question is once more, if you increase your literacy rate for the female, you have to push hard work. The government should put hard work to educate female.
That's true, but I am not saying this dowry exists everywhere. I am saying that dowry exists where the poverty rate is not there. So the government should encourage awareness among the girls and among the parents to eradicate poverty. I am saying this.
I agree with the David. He is right. It is our mindset which means tied us to the means seeing to a girl or a transgender to means be like that. We have to change our mindset. We have to openly with everyone. We are equally treated with everyone. We should be means we should treat everyone equally. We should not be means she's a girl. We should treat her as a girl or transgender like her. We should treat equally, and it is our mindset. That's it.
So, as Saurabh said, that government should mainly focus on females to increase the literacy rate. So, why only females should be focused on that particular point of time? Why not males? Even means males and females both can be focused by the government and certain rules and regulations can be made for both, so that the illiteracy rate can be means increased equally.
As per the Anand, I agree with the Anand. We have thought every successful man, behind every successful man, there is a woman. Uh, I totally, there is also one thought like that. Behind every successful woman, there is a one man. Because Savitribai Phule and every Savitribai Phule has Jyotiba Phule behind her, and also the for the rights of girls and every uh, laws which is made for the women is made by the means. So we also have to say that every behind the success of women there is a male.
Not only men, but particularly understanding men is important. And I was not on that point actually. I would like to say that why this dowry system. I will come on this. This why this dowry system is happening. Before what was happening, before Swayamvar was happening, woman was standing alone and she was rejecting 9 men and was only choosing one man. But now what is happening? 10 type of men are coming. She is getting groomed and like that. And after the rejection of after rejected by so many men, one of the men will select her. That why this is happening? Because we are changing our mindset. If we compare today's generation and the early generation, we are able to stop this gender discrimination.
I'd like to cross you, my friend Anand, that you said that why boys are not given the chance. You said that why only girls are there. So I would like to say that giving right to girls does not mean taking away right from the boys. You have that rights already, but you can give those rights to even to girls so that they can come on your level also.
If the same amount of rights are given, then why certain amount of reservations are specially given to girls? Why certain quotas are reserved for females? Why not males? Today also, I will take a very lenient example of our ST bus, which is running by government. Whenever women or female used to travel, the ticket size is half. Either it is half, or either it is half, or either it is free of cost. That is only for females. Why not for men?
I will support this point because why? Because only women are expressive. Men are not express. Men did not express their feelings, their emotions. They did not cry. That is why it doesn't mean that all the rights and all the extra more rights only women should get.
Sorry, I disagree with your point. Because have you ever seen a woman judge in a Supreme Court or a High Court? Till now, India doesn't. I thought India.
Oh my God! Here is what you are lacking. That is what I was talking. That here only the gender discrimination is happening. There should be equal right and equal opportunity. I'm not opposing. I'm not supporting feminism or I'm not supporting any men. But I'm just giving you an example that where gender discrimination is happening.
Yeah, in some places discrimination is really happening. As my friend says, they have the special reservation quota, and also you says that only air hostesses are women. Yeah, but in some places,
now there are many events. They're not. He might be flight when he's born. Now many people. Now there are no female also. Only men are there in the. They are handsome, not beautiful, but handsome.
In British also, my means is not there. Sorry, British is like
Full 100%. Equal is 100%.
You know, excuse me. I want to go back to point of Ayushi. The first 2 points. I remember the first point you said before we started arguing here. The point you said that in case of air hostess and whatever, right? Something you don't understand. It's not that there are no boys or to do those works or there are no kind of men to do works. Okay, it is the matter of customer care and customer service. Okay, why those guys were going there for the application of the work, okay? It is the matter of the HR of the company to hire which between this guy and these two is whom to hire here, okay? It wasn't the matter of a gender discrimination or whatever, or because she's a lady, she's beautiful or whatever. No. It's a matter of qualifications, okay? If you can apply, if I can apply, if I have all qualifications of that job, I can apply to, okay? Coming to the second point of garbage, do you really want to go around and collect garbage okay? Collecting garbage along the streets is not a matter of a gender equality or whatever. Now. It is just if you are able to do that thing, go and collect the garbage along the streets. If you cannot do it, don't do it. It's not a matter of being a man or a boy to collect the garbage along the streets. It's just you are what you want.
It's just the perspective of every human being that woman cannot do this thing because she is not. That is not her level, or that is the work of only men. At that time, I was supporting another thing. I'm not. Before some time also I said that I'm not here to support feminism or to support any man. I'm just giving an example where the gender discrimination is happening, and I will give you the best example where I have seen the thing which is ending the gender discrimination on the day which I on the day on which I entered this college. I had an interview with Dean sir, and he asked me. It was the period of after COVID. Yes, he asked me what your mother do. I said she is housewife. He crossed me on the same point, and he said she's not housewife. She's not housewife. Did she married to your home? Or your father? I said my father. Then she is a homemaker. And just before 10 days, Supreme Court has given the list of gender something a handbook for all the code which has to be said, and in that it is particularly given that you cannot call or you cannot mention the housewife word, that is housemaker. Yes, and there are again so many words which they have entered.
Engineer is the right word.
Domestic engineer.
Right word is domestic engineer.
You say I contradict you. Why the price of buses is reduced for the girls? Have you wondered what is the salary of female cricketer and what is the salary of male cricketer? It is what? It is not same. Everyone agree? It was same. It is not. It is not same. My dear, it is not same. It is not same. I will show with an Wikipedia. It is not same. So the rate of buses, trains, it is lesser than men because in same position, female are less earning than men. Have you thinking about that?
Yes. Yes.
So it is better for the female to get the tickets easily for the less price.
I think it is same or
Same for you.
same in cricket. Men and women can get same salary. Now the rule is changed. No. Now the rule is changed. 2 months ago. Now the rule is changed. 2 months. Yes, sir. Match fees has been.
Match fee has been same, but the monthly or annual income is what is
The ranking has not been.
The income from men is much more than the employment and other things.
That's why the government is reducing the cost of women.
बस कर बहुत ज्यादा
Yeah, like in terms of moving toward the next round, that is third and final round of ours, where judges will ask to our participants what they want to say about them, what their points.
In third round, judges will ask to the participant if they feel they need to ask. Okay, it's not compulsory to ask to each one. If they want someone to conclude or someone to speak on some point, so they can ask individually.
Do that judge. Start with that judge.
Yes.
Hey, here be equality. No reservation here.
No, what I personally feel is that many laws are there which are there in place, but are these laws actually implemented? That is what, many laws are there which are for women, but are they really implemented? That is my question. Because see, rules, whenever rules are made, they are made to be broken, I guess, right? So do people follow their rule?
Actually that, as someone said that in buses now the tickets are half for the women, but as you all are saying that some seats are also reserved for the women, but then also men are just sitting on that places or on the women places, means they are knowing that they are for reserved for the women, but still they are sitting. So how? Because you are not giving the chance to women. Actually, see, if any pregnant
I'll answer your question. You don't get a.
Okay, so see, I want to say that if you just see that any pregnant woman is there in the bus, so you should give the seat, but no one just stand and give their seats. No, I had
Have you
seen.
ever traveled? Have you ever traveled in the bus? Have you ever seen that certain seats, even the conductor which is sitting beside the driver, he only suggests the person that that particular lady is pregnant, gives the seat to that particular lady.
No, I had seen no one is standing and no one is just saying that I will give the seat for that woman.
I have stand on.
Most of the time, a man will give that seat to a woman if she is pregnant.
Everyone, see, you have to answer to judges, not to between yourself only.
If judge asks you to speak, then only. Okay.
So I am I will not ask the regular question that you guys are discussing. I have a question like how will you eliminate the gender discrimination in this college if anywhere it is happening, or if you will join some companies, how you will try to eliminate this gender discrimination there, or if it is happening in your home, how will you eliminate that? Priority is mindset, right? How you will change your mindset?
We will start believing in ourselves. We will raise our voice for us.
Suppose if one father is doing gender discrimination, right, with their children, then how will you means overcome the situation just by raising the voice?
I'm sorry, sir, but in my home, in my
I'm not talking about the home. I'm talking about the
Your
general
home is
scenario.
good. You are raising your
yes, one point I would like to put there. If at any home there are siblings, one is a boy and one is girl, and they are having fight. If girl is hitting boy, I think boy should also hit that girl. It doesn't matter that she is gender or gender. Yes, this is where we can end the gender discrimination.
That is one of my question in the counseling. Always fighting to keep. They are hitting each other. Equal height.
No one has taken that question in a generic way. The question is that how will you eliminate the gender discrimination which is happening at some of your places like home, office, or in your college?
Sir, we will make aware someone's, for example, I am not taking my example, but if some parent is doing that particular activity, we will make aware, we will spread awareness about that particular thing. We will teach certain rules and regulation to them which are meant for that thing, and certain awareness campaigns we will try to run so that there should be no biasness of boys and girls.
That's what I want to say that I will.
Many of you were talking about the dowry system in the rural area, right? I have a question. You might have noticed that if you have a higher post, like you are IAS or PCS or you have a doctoral degree, you will get more dowry. So, in an educated domain, how will you think that this could be overcome?
by educated girls, both girls and boys. When both boys and girls are educated, then dowry system will eradicate automatically, I think. Suppose if an IS is married to an IS, in this system, not dowry. They are taking it illegal.
Sir, there are certain rules and regulations that if a particular man is government official, as you said, he is an IS or IPS, then a rule is passed by the Supreme Court that that particular government official cannot spend more than 1,000 rupees in his or her marriage. That particular thing is there, still it exists, and if it is observed that that person is means asked to resign from his post, and the whatever the charges of dowry are there, they are implemented actively.
So I would like to interrupt because if educated men, just like IS, if he is marrying, he will definitely marry a educated woman, and she is not that much dumb that she will pay a dowry to particular men. And if she is paying, then she is not educated by mind, I think.
She is not paying us. That is something. They are dumb. They are dumb.
Sir, there is a difference between dowry and gift, isn't it? Dowry is done by forcefully, and gift is not done by forcefully. It is peacefully.
Willingful.
Gifting rather than about dowry. Okay, my question is that, see, we all are saying that gender equality is the mindset. Every girl, everything is very stereotype that girls are supposed to do this, boys are supposed to do this. All of us are in AIML department or something related to do this. So, what would you comment on Siri? Still is a female only. Siri, everyone has no voice assistants. So, still it is female voice only. Why that mindset is there for us?
Male voice, we can change easily, ma'am.
Yeah, we can change it, but we haven't, no? But we haven't. We are
The
still
female voice
using
is little bit easier to understand and
mindset.
Ma'am, I want to answer that because it is a basic preference of any man that he wants to hear a voice of a woman. It is a basic preference of a man.
And the biological answer of this is the vocal cord of female is much larger as compared to male.
Yes. Technical answer.
That's why female voice.
Hey, your answer is over.
Which are remedies to minimize this gender discrimination?
Doing all the reservations which are meant for females is the only option according to me and my point of view. If you really want to implement gender equality in our country, whatever the reservations and whatever the means laws and reservation, whatever meant for female, that should be, according to me, it should be removed if we want to see actively the gender equality. It may be solution. It is not the only solution, but it can be one of the solutions.
First of all, more education. We should provide more education to the society. And second, not dominant men should not dominate it. Female also can dominate. So, firstly, education. Second, we should provide money for the girls' education by the government.
There are many ways. First is improving illiteracy, eradicating poverty, spreading self-awareness among the girls.
I think this discussion will be never ended. So I request Utkasha ma'am, please ask someone to conclude today's, the participant who wish to ask, please ask to conclude.
I guess half of you all are for it and half of you all are against it, right? So anyone from for it would like to conclude?
You are also in inequality.
Yeah, here also I can see the discrimination. Only few. Yeah, for equality. Who say that yes, it is still existing. Okay.
You are sleeping. What means what? Listen, man. What is it?
On the behalf of all.
On the behalf of everyone. Rahul, come.
Okay, let's start. Yes, one.
How much loss has been made? As much as loss has been made, we have to change our mindset. That's the case. I think we have to change our mindset and try to treat the girl as same as we treat the boy. In our family, in any family, still gender discrimination exists. If you say inside your heart, then you know. Still gender discrimination exists. So we have to change our mindset. That's all. That's my point.
Male harassment is happening.
So I conclude this. So I conclude this competition. So thank you for participating in this competition. You can take your seat. Have to go.
कैमरा बंद है, वो बटन है ना, वो ये रोटेट करना है, वो घुमाना है। इसको इधर की बटन, ये अपना घूमेगा ऊपर।
Every effort matters, no matter how small, contributes to the symphony of change. Moving towards our next event, we have arranged a poster competition. It was two-way. One was manual and one was digital posters. So we have 3 manual posters there and we have digital posters here. I request Ms. Mohini Tiwari ma'am and Dr. Anil Bedi sir to kindly judge the posters. You have to come front and introduce yourself and you have to visualize your poster.
Okay. So किसका नाम?
First poster. Who is the owner of this poster?
Good afternoon to everyone, respected teachers, all the teaching and non-teaching staff. I am Suresh Frost here, AIML branch. So, as we all know, we just conducted a debate competition on women's equality. So, I think that women is something that going to dominate in the future. As we all know, in the past, men are dominating. Now, both are playing an important role in the society. But as of my thing, I think women are going to in the future for a dominance. Thank you.
Next poster.
They are not listening. They are there. They are not listening to anything what you say.
I request Khushi Marpati to please come front.
Handmade. There are some software.
Yes.
Can do that. This is the first one. Who is that boy who came here and went? First boy. No, let them.
One more time you comment it. Who is the
Your name and
you tell your name and then again.
So good afternoon to everyone, respected deans, so all the teaching and non-teaching staff. As we all know, in the after independence, men's are only dominating. But in today's, only equally men's are women's are doing work. But I personally think that in the future, women is going to dominate our future, and this is exactly for that, because in every sector women's the number of women in that particular job is increasing, and I personally think that in the future era women are in more percentage than men. So for that I make this poster. Thank you. Sujal Zade.
This is not downloaded. This is what they say.
Next poster.
Which the owner of
So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Harsh Ramde. I am from BTech third year AIDA student. So, basically, my poster I am showing that what are the level of males thinking that women cannot do such kind of things. So, yes, she cannot do, she cannot do. So, but in the terms of women's, like I can do anything. So, here I am written asking for a gender equality, and asking for a much simply that a woman giving the same opportunity as a man. So we have to give the same opportunity as a man. So whatever opportunity we give to the man, same opportunity we have to give to the woman. So that's I have to show in that poster like gender discrimination. So thank you.
Next poster.
Manshi Chamatkar.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Himanshu Tamatkar from first year CSD branch. So through this poster, I want to express that women's strength should not be in her role, whatever she chooses it to be, but the power to that role. Thus, in the debate competition, someone said that before marriage, we 10 to 15 girls, and after rejecting 10 girls, we select one girl. Uh, the girl should get the right. Girl, it is there actually, but somewhere we are lacking behind. Girls should select whom to marry, but in India, we see that a guy who is having a government job is perfect for that girl, but the right should be given to that girl. Thank you.
Next poster.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Tejas Gawande from first year CSD branch, and my topic is career have no genders. It means that every men and women should be treated similar, and there should be no any gender discrimination. And thank you.
We are done with the digital posters. We have three manual posters here. So first poster is of Khushi Marbate. Khushi Marbate, please come and introduce yourself. Center में रखो. Four were there, na? You allow me entry. Yes. Four. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Khushi Marbate from second year branch AIDS. I have prepared this poster. In this poster, I have demonstrated
how gender equality brings peace in the society. The first part here is the representation of peace. Women have started working in working sector and have achieved a lot. This represents how women have achieved a lot in working sector. But still, most of the women who work still have to go home and take care of the household by themselves. So we need to remove the gender stereotypes starting from our home in order to change the society. Thank you.
Next poster display. Yeah.
Who are there? Three are there. Who? Nikita, that third poster is getting considered as hanging. But that is print out. It gets printed.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Pavitra from CSG branch, third year. So this is the poster which I have made. It is representing that women are not they are equal to everyone from many generations. Since Rani Lakshmi Bai, in every field, women are equal to men. Like Rani Lakshmi Bai, she fought for our independence. And Mother Teresa as a social worker, Rani Lakshmi, Savitri Bai Phule as a teacher, in politics, Indira Gandhi, Mallika in weightlifting and shooting. They work equally to males. So, and this is a gender equation where it says that transgender men and women, we all here exist as human beings. So we should not discriminate. And it is all about our mindset. भले ही अपन कितना भी मतलब awareness set करते it's all about mindness. So we should change our here is a male, female, they are equal to each other. So I just made a circle.
Third poster, Hikari Kakri.
सही बनवलं इंद्रिया परफेक्ट
So good evening. I make this question. I am Hikari from AIDS, and I just want to.
You are here. You can yourself. You can hear.
Loud. यहाँ पे.
What you are saying?
Hold it here.
Loud.
Okay.
So, good afternoon everyone. I am Hindavi Kakade from AIDS third year. I made this poster because I just want to tell everyone that I create this because for the gender equality and no gender bias.
Thank you everyone for participating. Thank you everyone for participating in all the competitions. Now, the result will be displayed after some.
Just see. Who are judges? They're supposed to speak. Three judges are there. Five judges are there. Anyone, all five. Few, one is there.
All of the signs the attendance sheet is circulated, please.
Now I would like to address sir.
I request Dr. Anil Pete sir to kindly address us.
Hello. Very good evening to all of you. I said very good evening to all of you. How is the Josh? Yes. respected Dean, Faculty of Engineering and Technology, respected Dr. Reddy sir, Directors, Strategy and Planning, respected Moini ma'am, Dean Academics, respected Karsha ma'am, all other faculty members, respected judges, and my dear students. I'm very happy to see you all talking on a very difficult topic, that is gender equality, and you were expressing your views on that. But my dear friend, though we are talking about the gender equality, till date, today also it's a ground reality that that equality is not there in the society. It's the reality. I work at Hyderabad, and I came to know that the dowry system in India is highest in Andhra Pradesh. Do you know the name of that community? It's Reddy. Sir will agree with me that highest rate of dowry in the country is in those Reddy community. Like if the guy is suppose IAS, he will be getting in crores. Like 1 crore rupees plus 1 kg gold. This is the rate. If he is a doctor, again like say 90 lakhs plus 1 kg gold. These are the rates of dowry in say Andhra. And this is very unfortunate. And one of the guy was saying, now we have to call it as a gift. But again, that gift is a form of dowry. That is another version. If they are undemanded. So whatever may be the name they are giving, but it's the reality that dowry is dowry. And one thing I noticed, that most of you were talking about the male and female, and nobody has talked about the transgender. I think that is the another. They talk. Okay, sorry, I was not there. But I am very happy to see the way that you are expressing your views, and it's really appreciable your thought process. And if we want a progress nation, developed nation, the women in the society must be given the equal responsibility or equal respect that we have to give from our side. And as a man, I think we have that different mindset. And totally agree with that. We are still under that impression that we are the men, but I think we have to change our mindset. And new generation, already they have changed their mindset. Our generation has changed our mindset, and newer generation, definitely they will change their mindset. So with this, I would like to say thanks for giving me an opportunity to speak on this topic. Thank you very much, and all the best.
Made allegation on Reddy's. So I am the one who was not taken dowry 40 years back. I am the one who got my kids married, both girls and boys, not given security by either side.
Sir, you are the exception.
No, I want.
A very good evening to you all. First of all, let me thank you for giving this opportunity to be a part of this program. I look forward to such programs because these are the programs, these are the moments which actually make me go to the top of my world. Well, debate is something which is which is running in my veins and arteries, because right from childhood I have been a very active participant. I have bagged many national awards, regional awards, and therefore whenever there is any debate, when Dr. Reddy sent me the invitation, I read what all is there in that, and immediately I wrote back to my, just come right away. So yes, it was a wonderful, wonderful debate competition, and I'm glad that you people are actually putting all your best in terms of expressing your views. And I was very happy when even one of the female student, she was also supporting the view that why men, are being targeted when women also can be at fault. So this was really a very good perspective, and I really liked it and appreciated the point of view. We talk about gender equality. We are talking about that gender discrimination should not be there. We few of the students also expressed stating that why there are still the reserved seats which are still there. But let us ask this question to ourselves: has really gender equality already taken place in each and every village of our country? Let's ask this question. The seats which are still reserved, that process is still continuing because India has not attained that stage where we can say, we can declare that yes, gender equality is dominating and is prevailing in our country. The process is still on. This particular initiative, which was taken by the government for reserving the seats, was only so that those women in the villages who cannot even raise their voice, even today, I'm telling you, I go to the villages when I used to travel in past employment. Women cannot speak. Women cannot open their mouth. They look forward. If a question which I asked a lady woman who was pouring milk, because definitely I visited one of the milk unions.
They'll open mouth only at home.
So she was just looking at him. So this is the state of the women in the villages, which is there. So if we talk about the gender equality, still the villages have not reached that level. So this process is still going on, will go on. I would say that if at all we really want to encourage gender equality, then we should not even object to this particular aspect that women's reservation seats are there. This is what I can add, to the current discussion that we made today. We are talking of gender equality. Go and ask that women of Manipur. They would be asking this question. If not allowed, they would be asking this question to themselves. We were treated just because we are physically weak, just because we are unequal in terms of the stamina, in terms of the capability, in the capacity. This would be the question which would be moving in their minds. If men really feel that these women are equal to us, then why men are not treating the women in the same perspective? Why still there are rape cases which are happening? Why women are still being targeted? In many of the organizations today, although night shifts have started where women are there, but yet they are not there. Why? Because women are not safe. Safety is a big question mark. Why? It's because women have yet not been seen as equal in the eyes of men. In academic institutions, in many corporates, things have been changing, things have been improving, betterment has happened, but the fact is, it is yet not done everywhere. So we all have to join our hands together and help. One of the students also made a statement rather, wherein she said that why for collecting garbage women are not being encouraged. Sometimes certain things are also not being done because it's not, maybe that may be the reason which I would like to express, because collecting garbage requires lot of physical labor. So one part is that women, though mentally they are very strong, but physically men are more stronger than women. So that may be one reason why women may not be encouraged. Like in many of the cities, the autos are driven by the women, right? But that concept has yet not developed in all the states of India. It is though there in few cities, but not everywhere. Why? Because again, women are not perceived to be safe. So I'm sure that with this designation, with this topic that we spoke about today, I would still say that in our college, let us see whether we are trying a level best to ensure that not only in our conduct and behavior, but also in our thought process, whether we really are giving importance to gender equality. This gender equality has not to be only in thoughts and processes, it has to be in our minds, it has to be in our perceptions. And I'm sure that with the kind of programs this institution has been arranging and this institution has been encouraging, I'm glad that the students of DMIHER will definitely, uh, you know, definitely will see their flag flying high up in the sky. Thank you so much.
I request all the dignitaries to come on stage for certificate distribution. All faculties, please join them.
Faculties, they announce something, then later on you can chat. All faculty. Any expectations? Those who are copied in the quiz.
Okay, so for going toward the first competition, for quiz competition, the runner-up is Amisha Barole.
But she is the one who is copying.
भाई एवढं लवकर केलं तरी पण एवढं लवकर केलं तरी असं कसं झालं?
The winner for the quiz competition, Vivek Lande.
Moving towards the debate competitions, the runner-up is Ayushi Chonde. And the winner is Anand Tripathi.
The runner-up for the poster competition is Tejas Kavande.
And the winner for the poster competition is Kushi Marbate.
All participants and gender champions, please come forward for photograph.
Also, both digital as well as on one video. Always I am there.
All the participants and gender champions, please come forward.
All the winners and all gender champions, please join us for photograph. Come. All gender champions, all volunteers, come.
Gender equality.
Feet थोड़ा up, but your face should be up. This is good. This is good. Right. Hey, up. Yeah. Goodness. This will help you for your placement. Add it. See. Good.
Congratulations to all the winners.